Warning, the following podcast may contain depictions of intense and gruesome violence, or explanations of triggering psychological disorders. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Bienvenue, patrons of the Nothing Ventured, Nothing Gained podcast. Tonight, I, Zach, will be your keeper of sanity as we delve into the madness in our modern-day game of Call of Cthulhu. Now, let us introduce our intrepid and unlucky investigators of this maniacal mystery. Joining me tonight for the continuation of our series of unfortunate events is Tina.
Hi, I'm Tina. I'm playing Nikki Weller, who is a construction worker who is torn right now because they finally found the tool belt they've been looking for, but one of their party is wandering off for some reason.
Fabio.
Hey, I'm Fabio. I'm playing Remy Renard, a Marine EMT, who currently feels a little upset that he had to take a life in order to save others. He's looking at the damage that he's done and still trying to figure out, was it really worth it?
Jeff.
Hi, everybody. I'm playing Hank Ricci. I drive everywhere because that's what I do. I'm playing a driver. There's a lot of carnage. I'm not happy about it. And I don't know where the doctors run off to, but I'm not really happy about that either. I don't know. I'm just scared, but at least now I have a cleaver and a bat.
Tafy.
I'm Tafy. I play Dr. Danielle Warber. And currently, she's used to hearing people complain to her a lot, but right now she just wants a certain group to shut the hell up.
And Nick.
Hi, I'm Nick. I play Michael Lee. Definitely high on adrenaline and pushing down the feelings of taking a life until the situation's over.
Yes, good old repressed memories and repressed feelings. So, when last we left our increasingly unlucky investigators, they were running down a corridor towards some chanting far down the bend, having just killed some butchers who were aggressively trying to injure them. They have finally retrieved the much-needed electrical tools that are necessary to fix the broken wiring upstairs. Now they find themselves going down a winding stone corridor with more sconces lit by flickering flame. And it is some time down this corridor. You feel like this goes further and further than you thought it would. At times, there's some stone steps that you have to follow in order to get to further down. Nothing increasingly large. It doesn't seem like you're going deeper underground that much. It's probably just like a half a flight down, if you think about it that way. But Danielle, you finally come to a stop at the bottom of these steps on the map labeled basement floor 3 for all my players. As my players can see, there's only one room on basement floor 3. So
Is it B31?
You're right. So as you get to the bottom of as you get to the final landing, you happen upon a cavernous auditorium wherein the chanting is much louder and a strange ritual is taking place. All of you are kind of getting there moments later. Right in front of you and continuing down, because this is, think of like an auditorium in the sense of like an outdoor auditorium where it's kind of like that tiered seating with like a stage in the center, lower down.
Amphitheater?
Yeah, like an amphitheater. Thank you. That's the word.
Jones Beach.
Yes. Not as large, but definitely like if you were to think about in terms of like the last room, all these squares were like 5 feet. These squares are now like 15 feet. This is a very large room. and going down straight ahead of you as you kind of like get to this landing and move forward, you see two large pillars that are holding like bowls that are lit with some sort of flame. It's a very large flame. Here is where it seems largest. As you creep forward, it seems like there are some half steps going down towards the pit of this amphitheater. And lining that are also duplicates of these pillars with the flame sitting atop. There are some sconces high on the walls on the around the sides of this amphitheater. But I would like if all of you could please roll me a spot hidden check. This is a basic perception check, so it's not really going to be so bad.
I don't think we're in Brooklyn anymore.
Well,
I see
actually,
nothing.
Actually, give me a second. I can actually explain to you guys a little bit more. Apart from that, so, all this time, as you were climbing further and further down the steps, the sound of the chanting grew steadily louder and louder, and you remember there being screaming a long time ago. That was a long time ago, and the screaming has since stopped. Like I said, there are these pillars that kind of seem like strange statues that slope down, follow this the steps down. At the bottom of the pit is an altar with several cloaked figures standing around it. Beyond that is a giant, almost lifelike statue of one Mr. the One Wreathed in Yellow, flanked by several lit cauldrons. And so now I would also, apart from the spot hidden, I also need a stealth check. And then I also need, from Remy, a sanity check.
Got it.
Because this thing is huge.
All right. Well, my spot hidden was 86, so I'm assuming I'm not seeing anything.
You're not getting it.
My spot hidden was 25.
Okay.
My stealth is 15.
Me to roll stealth.
My spot hidden was a 52 out of 55, but my stealth was a 2.
Nice.
My stealth was a 56 out of 40.
Is that a success or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hank, was that a successful stealth?
Oh yeah, I just get the base 20% and I rolled 15.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
My spot hidden is 40 out of 75.
Cool.
And my stealth, ooh, 56 over 20.
So no stealth for you. Okay.
Oh, the same thing, 56.
Right. I guess if
And
you roll like a 90, you're like a marching band, right?
Danielle, if you could, in your cloaked nature, can you give me a spot hidden and stealth? What did you get?
So I failed my spot hidden.
Okay.
I got a 40 out of 25. For my stealth, I rolled a 30, and my stealth is 20. I'm going to use 5 luck points and make it a 20.
Cool. So you got so now you have the stealth and not the, but still not the spot hidden. Okay, cool. So I will say, because as a group, you've actually pretty much you've done just about more than half of you succeeded. So I will say that as a whole, you've all succeeded. So
Hooray.
you guys are able to actually kind of creep further down these stairs just in order to get kind of like a better look. And you have to remember, this is like maybe like 70 yards in is where this pit is from where you are. All right, you kind of have to go in a bit, but you're able to get to like the second set of statues with the flame sitting atop to kind of see what's going on down there a bit more. So
I'm
there's a
just
few
going to
things.
whisper, what the hell are we doing here? We got the thing. Let's get out of here.
Can I
are you
catch
doing
up
here?
to Dr. Warber, or is she how far ahead is she?
You guys are all here. Dr. Warber kind of like stopped at the top landing, just it with enough time to kind of give you guys space to catch up while she looked in here, which is why I was able to describe the room in the first place. But so here's a few things. So first off, the giant statue that you see. Oh yeah, also Remy, what was that sanity check, by the way?
Wait a second. 20.
Ah, you lucky son of a beach.
Flat 20.
Nice.
Okay, so upon further inspection, luckily without detection, and like I said, I was rolling it as a group. The giant statue that you see towards the back that looks like the one wreathed in yellow, the same thing that that happened upon you guys on the roof of the hospital. At least what 4 of you remember, anyway. This giant statue actually seems to be moving. Whatever is underneath the cloak is swirling around and around and around, as if almost like black sand caught inside of a vortex just beneath the surface. It looks solid, but also in that like weird liquid kind of state. As the chanting continues, so does the swirling, and an eerie glow can be seen inside of it. And this glow kind of radiates out a bit, encompassing just the altar as well. On the altar is a young woman who is bound and slain. Blood is drained across the surface and into an ornamental basin. The limbs are meticulously removed, and the organs splayed out in various sections of the altar. A strange marking is etched into the table and then overdrawn with more blood.
Okay, so between all of my whisperings of Hail Mary that I've been doing for the last 10 minutes, what the hell are we doing here? Why are we here? We got the tools. Get the hell out of here.
I take out my the piece of paper I have in my pocket that has all the symbols drawn out on it, and I try to compare them to the symbols that I see etched on the table. It
does indeed match. And as you're kind of like looking both at the paper in your hand and also the table, your mind starts to kind of like click with something. It's like a weird feeling of like, I guess like belonging, I would say. It's pulling you, but not in like it's a feeling that you're not sure of. Like it feels like a call, but not like like someone has wrapped a rope around you and is now tugging you towards it. It's just like in your head it feels like a call. On the same altar with the blood and all these symbols, there's over a dozen black candles that are keeping the altar lit and give the front of the statue an even more foreboding look. There are several cultists surrounding the dais that the altar sits atop. These cultists are all wearing dark cowled shrouds, much in the same fashion as the one that Danielle is wearing, save for the one at the altar that is wearing bright yellow. The one wearing yellow is reading aloud from a black book that sits atop a small book stand. As their voice echoes around the room, you can hear the following. When he opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain because of the word of gods and the testimony they had maintained. They called out in a loud voice, "How long, sovereign lords, holy and true, until you judge the inhabitants of the earth and avenge our blood?" And with this, the other cultists chant, "How long?" in response to this before it repeats. And it keeps repeating that same exact thing, that long, drawn-out thing by the one that's wearing yellow, and then the other 6 cultists saying, "How long?" in response. They do not seem to have noticed you, but there is definitely something going on here.
Can is Nikki is Danielle within reach of me?
Yeah, I would say you're all kind of like huddled around the second set of pillars.
For that part, okay.
Danielle is kind of, and these cultists are all facing away from you guys. They're facing the dais, the altar. So none of them would even have like a good like clock on you guys if.
Okay.
Because Danielle is actually kind of like stepping around the statue, kind of like hesitant about moving forward at this time.
Good question.
Okay.
There's 6 cultists and 1 in yellow, right?
Correct.
Got it. So there's 7 altogether.
Correct.
Right.
I'm just gonna grab. Okay.
But what's up, Nikki?
He's
No, I was
trying to
gonna-
grab me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can leave.
I just kind of look at her like I'm not saying anything because I don't want to like make
like-
any caution to me.
So
I just
I
kind of give her like a what
I don't want to
look.
say anything, but like I mouth out like, "Where are you going?"
I just kind of like just point to the man in yellow.
And I just no.
Do I see this happening?
Yeah, I mean, you like I said, you guys are like on. You guys are like around the second set of statues with the pillar with the fire sitting atop it. So that's so you guys are within like 15, 20 feet of each other. I
Doesn't
would
help
say.
that Tafy is also shrouded in shadow right now too. That's a little.
Right?
Yes.
I'm-
I'm
Again,
looking back and I'm just like, we gotta get out of here. Like I'm just like motioning everybody back, like leave.
Yeah, I try to tug Danielle's arm like back towards the door that we came in.
I kind of try to like shrug her off, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm not one to just shit on other people's beliefs."
Can I roll
guess
for
it's
that?
weird.
I have a 65 strength. Can I?
I want to whisper, fuck their beliefs. We need to get the fuck out of here.
okay. So
I'm gonna whisper, hey,
yeah.
do you guys have silencers for those? You could just plug all 7 in the back of the head from here.
Nice.
I check my pajama pockets and I'm like, I didn't pack them before. What's the face?
Nice.
I mean, I seriously doubt they're gonna want to talk to us after what happened with the butchers.
And again, you can also see the woman basically in half and stretched out upon the altar,
No.
organs and everything everywhere.
Is she still alive?
Oh no, she is long dead. That scream was a long time ago, if you remember.
Can I try pulling her back?
I mean, yes. Give I guess
Strength.
a strength roll or brawling. Honestly,
I mean, I'm not
strength
fighting
roll.
her. I'm not fighting
Yeah,
her.
just strength roll to kind of like keep her back.
When you said
Um,
pull it back, I really thought for a second you were gonna like put the halves back together. I was like, wait, what?
No. I rolled a. Is that a 9 or is it 19? And my strength is a 65.
Hey Danielle, you are being kind of Nikki is
I have
smaller
one
in
thing I
comparison
can
to
do.
you.
I am strong. I am not good at anything else.
She is very strong for her size.
Real strong.
She's very strong for her size, and so she is kind of like pulling you back in order to get you to kind of follow them back up and out of this amphitheater. I will say, nothing is this call that you kind of feel inside you is not something that's urging you to stay here or even to approach. It's that headache you've been feeling since the library. It's a migraine that keeps like eating at you, and it
is
just
it
seems
worse
like the closer.
or is it better now that I'm
No,
in-
actually, in this room, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, now that you're in this room, it actually does seem to be a little better. And the closer and closer you get to the dais is actually like you feel the migraine going away. And the only reason why like I say this to you is because Nikki kind of pulling you back, Danielle, you feel that change of like, oh, moving backwards, it hurts a little bit more. It's like a tinge, just barely hurting more.
Okay, no, sorry, go ahead.
I kind of just like try to pull myself toward the direction that I know was like easing it off a bit. I don't try to like pull her with me. I try to kind of like keep her back, but I try to go forward.
Give me a.
I'm not gonna succeed this strength roll, but I'll try.
Yeah, no. You're not going to. I was going to say something else, but there's not really acrobatics or anything. You know what?
Dodge?
You rolled a 19, Tina?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Tafy, give me your best shot. Give me your best
Fight me
shot.
now?
At what? Sorry, I didn't hear that first part.
No, just give me your best shot. Give me a strength roll.
Oh, okay.
You got 19.
It's a girl fight.
It's not a fight. It's just a weird pulling match.
Girl.
Oh, we have the same strength, but your roll is pretty good. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's 10 over.
Hey. So
How bad you went out?
you can either roll again or spend the luck points. If you roll again, something else will happen. If you spend the luck points, you will just escape her grasp.
I like to play with fire, so we're gonna roll again.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, it's a 36.
Which is
And
worse. All right. So okay. What do you what do you have on you right now, Danielle? What stuff?
It was the paper with the scribbles on it, and
you
Evie's contact.
So you have this paper with the scribbles on it. You have 3 books. You have the baton, and what did you? And this cloak, yes. I mean, the cloak is on. It doesn't really.
And it's and then just like an email and phone number of someone.
Yes, that is correct. That's kind of like in your journal, which I guess you also have on you. So, that's the two pieces of paper are in that journal.
Yeah.
Officer Lee, what was that baton made out of?
Metal.
Cool. As you're trying to wrest yourself from Nikki's grasp, the baton shakes loose from wherever you're holding it and starts to clang down the steps. And as you do so, some of the cultists turn around, one being the one at the altar. And they say, "They have come to stop us! Get them!" And the 6 cultists wearing dark, cowled cloaks make towards you. And these guys are kind of far away, but they are like starting to sprint towards you.
Yeah, Marines, we are leaving. Though we do have the higher ground.
We do have the high ground.
We do have the high ground.
Anybody got a lightsaber?
Right, we're
I got a crowbar.
Oh.
How far is that baton from me?
I would say it rolled about like 10 feet away from you. It's a cylinder, so it does just keep rolling with momentum, unfortunately.
Oh, good God, no. When it's like clink, clank, ka-tang, clank, ka-tang, clank, clank.
Yep.
Oh,
Maybe they'll trip on it.
It is a trap. Somebody could roll trash.
Yep.
Cool.
Roll another 77. Roll another 77.
So, If you guys are ready, we're about to roll initiative again.
Oh,
My cultists will be acting reactionary for this fight. So they will make, because there are 6 of them, they will go after each of you. So one will go after each of you.
I got 58.
51.
60
We're doing great.
with the
47.
handgun.
47 with the handgun.
62. What, do we all roll trash or what?
Yeah, it would seem so.
Yep.
But the roll reaction, which is good and bad.
So first up is Nick. Officer Lee, you have some cultists charging. Sorry, stuck burp. You have some cultists starting to now charge up the amphitheater steps. On the outsides of these statues that have the flame sitting atop are actually, it's a sloping sort of area is all going down, except for, again, the steps right there in the middle. And so they seem to start funneling their way up those steps. They all seem to be brandishing some long, like, stiletto daggers in a way.
Wait, what? These motherfuckers got daggers?
They're equipped for poking.
Yeah,
Wait.
we're equipped for shooting.
Okay, but my thing is, me and Remy are in the back of the group again, right? Because we were just finishing up on the butcher.
Yes, but I mean, like, you do have to remember it is sloping down, so even if you're towards the back, you can, like, honestly, like, you do have, like, line of sight in a way, in a sense of the only way you're going to miss is if you just miss, really.
Okay, is there any danger of friendly
Harming,
fire? Yeah.
no, of harming the people in your party, no.
Okay, cool. I have, let's fire off a round.
Cool. Keep in mind how many bullets you guys have left.
I have 9. No,
Okay.
I have
actually, I have 10, right? No.
No.
No, I have 9 because I used 2
No.
rounds to kill the butcher. Okay, I'll fire 2 rounds.
Okie dokie. Make 2 attacks.
Okay.
With a firearm.
First one's a 3.
Nice.
So,
That is a critical success.
yeah. So should I roll the 10s now or?
Yeah. We'll say do that.
Yeah, because you might insta-kill one if you do enough damage.
I rolled a 10 on the first one.
Nice.
Boy. Okay.
And a 6 on the second.
Okay.
I like this.
Yes, there are now 5 cultists, probably, and no longer 6.
Well, yeah. So one, the nearest cultist does go down. He kind of like
to us.
he pretty much like turned around and like sprinted towards the steps. And the second he got to the bottom of the step, you already had your gun drawn and aimed and just like ready to fire on this guy the second he turned around that corner. And it just like pop, and it just goes right through the base of his neck and his chest, and he just gets lifted off his feet, and he's just like, and there's now a puddle of blood on the floor.
Wait, you said that in this game all rounds are piercing, right?
Yes, which is, and again, you rolled 10 and 6, so that's a death. As a death, he's not making dying checks.
So if it's piercing, does that mean that it penetrates through the body and hits whatever's behind him?
Well, no, it's penetrating. penetrating in a different sense, penetrating in this case means that it will, if you hit a certain threshold of damage in one attack, it will instantly kill this person if it goes over their max hit points.
Yeah.
So you dealt way over this person's hit points in one hit. So they drop and they don't get up. Like otherwise, characters and players and NPCs start making dying checks because they're bleeding out or they're extremely wounded, you know. And that's where like Remy's capabilities kind of come in, you know. So you down this one guy, and the one wearing yellow at the altar says, "I need more time. Continue while I finish the ritual." And he raises his hands and continues to do the chanting that phrase, with the other cultists responding. And as he does, some of those like moving black sand in that giant statue and the eerie light just like shoots out.
Oh no!
And you, 5 of you are met with a very familiar sight. As 7 of those shadows start like popping up around the room.
Okay.
That.
So
I remember this.
I asked for 2 shots. Is the guy in yellow a viable target? Like, is he in range?
Yes, you can target him.
Cool.
So with your second shot, you may target him if you'd like.
Oh, wait, I'm allowed up to 3, right? So can I also just say fuck it, 2 more rounds?
Sure, go ahead. Roll both of them right now and then give me damage.
All right. So I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Which is not the critical, but it's below the 30. So it's 30, 12. So what does that mean?
Nothing. It's just regular damage, but you can continue anyway because what's the next hit?
Cool. So rolling a 10.
Well, no, don't give me damage yet. Roll the 2 hit. Roll the firearm skill check for the third shot.
Okay. 27.
Cool. So, before I mentioned that there was this weird glow that was kind of emanating from the statue and seemed to surround the altar. As you take down the closest cultist who's charging up the steps, you then turn your gun towards the one wearing yellow and fire at him. 2 shots going straight towards him. And as you do, well, the bullets just seem to like stop in the air right where that shimmer of light is.
Stop it.
And the bullets just kind of like ricochet and bounce off.
Harmlessly?
Harmlessly. He is unaffected.
But none of us catch the ricochet either.
Oh no! It's like as if you were hitting like plexiglass, I guess. It didn't pierce it, but it just kind of like bounced off in a way.
Okay.
You know, it shattered on impact almost, but it did connect with this, but not harm the cultist.
Great.
In yellow. So remember, keep track of your bullets.
6
You
rounds.
have a finite number right now. Next up is Remy.
Okay, so you said there's a bunch of dudes running at us, right?
Yes.
Shadow Man, right?
Yes, you have about 7 kind of littered around the room. They kind of seem to actually like peel off of the walls in a way. And these are similar to the ones that you faced off in the in the hospital.
Mhm.
In looks mostly, and especially Hank, you remember these more vividly because they were chasing you last night.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
why the hell are we still standing here? Why are we not running away?
Yeah.
Running away very soon.
So I'm gonna the nearest cultist. I'm gonna buck a shot at him.
All right. Declare now if you're only doing one shot or multiple.
Well, I'm gonna do multiple shots. Can I like shoot? No, I can't shoot. Wait and shoot. Right?
Yeah, no, you can't do that. You have to. It's all in one round. If you're doing the one, you can do like something else, like move or take cover. If you do more than one, all you're doing is shooting.
All right. So I'm gonna shoot at 3 different dudes. 1, 2, 3, and see what happens.
All right. Take your shots. 3
All right,
attacks.
First shot. I got a 5.
Okay,
Nice.
good. Roll me. If you're doing 3 different targets, just roll me the 2 hits separately. So do me the other 2 hits right now.
All right, I'm gonna do another one. I got a 4.
Nice.
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Do it.
Put that in chat. I'm gonna take one more. Ooh, that's way miss. That's an 85.
Ooh, that is bad. That is bad.
All right, but I got
Yeah,
2.
but the other
I got
two
a
are
5.
basically insta kills, so that's not so
I got
bad.
a 5 and a 4 and an 85.
Uh-oh.
All right. There's 3 bullets. All right. And I got to roll for damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. First one is 11.
Okay. It's
Right.
it's
Roll
just
2, right?
yeah, you're rolling 2 because you got a 5 and a 4. So 11 on the one, and then
And then I roll 2 on the other 2, right?
yes.
Okay. Whew, that is an 18.
Woo!
Oof. So 11 and 18. So the first one still up. Doesn't look to be doing good. Steve, we do have a problem right now. Tafy's power just went out because of the storm, so she's going to jump in on Discord with her phone. So just letting you know of what's going on there. Continuing on. So that guy is good, but the second guy you connect with, the first guy that you shot at, it kind of like it grazed past his like chest, and you definitely hear it like ricochet, not ricochet, but just like you hear him go and like lurch back a bit, kind of stumbling in regards to that. And then the second one, kind of the same as with the guy that Officer Lee shot. It's just like he turned around and was doing his best to kind of like come at you quick, and was just with the high ground advantage. You clocked him before he was able to really get moving, and down, just like straight through him, and he just collapses to the floor. Stiletto just kind of like clanging off to the side. The one guy that you hit, but kind of I guess like just failed to like take down. He is actually going to run up to behind the first set of pillars and take cover while he's doing that. And then now it is Nikki's turn.
So you said that one guy dropped his knife.
Yeah, these are guys more towards the bottom. The 2 guys that were
Yeah, they're not even
killed.
close to us yet, really.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
No, I
the 2
just
guys
want
at
to
the bottom. Yeah.
make
We're
a
taking
note
out
of
3
where
dudes at
it
least.
is. So those like green boxes, not the blue ones?
Yeah, the green boxes. Here, I will take a quick photo for you guys as I'm tracking. This is the situation with the cultists at this exact moment. The empty green boxes are the ones that died, and then the other ones are going to make their way at you on their actions.
Well, they don't even care that 2 of their boys just got blown to bits. They're still coming.
3.
3. One guy's kind of hurting, but that's the guy kind of hiding behind a.
Yeah.
If he got I hit him for 11. That dude's more than hurting.
Oh no, he's hurting. He's hurting.
So in order to like get up in like melee range, it would be like a good hike over there.
Yes. In order to get to melee range, you guys are currently behind the second set of statues, or right around the middle of it, because Danielle and you were kind of wrestling with each other right in the middle of them. So that's with like a full like charge, you could actually get to the opposite side of that one statue where the other cultist just kind of like took cover.
Okay, I'm probably gonna do that, and I'm just gonna have my wrench ready, and like if anybody comes close, I'm gonna clock them.
Fair. All right.
Yeah, if I can't get there and clock them right now, I'm just gonna take cover and like be ready to jump out.
All right, so you went further down the stairs?
Yes.
Like behind a pillar. I'm like not like in their face, but
right.
So,
well, there's the pillars at the corridor, and then we sort of went in, and we're at that first set.
You guys are at the
going west to east.
You guys are at the second set. So if you're going left to right, there's the 2 on the left, the 2 in the middle, and then 2 on the right. You guys were all stationed around the 2 in the middle.
Okay.
And then you guys are kind of like moved up to the front there. As you're doing this, so as you're kind of taking cover, 2 shadows that were kind of like gliding along the ground on the, I would say, for this, on the north side of the map, but it is, again, like a sloped amphitheater. So they're just coming, like peeling off the wall and gliding towards you guys. The same on the south side, where there are just some shadows coming that way. Nikki, there's one that is going to hit you. So if you would like to make your swing, swing, you can.
so I can get to somebody.
Yes, the shadow is going to hit you.
Okay.
Mario
What did you say
shadow?
this was? Apparently. With a wrench.
You'll fix him with your wrench.
It's 1d8 plus my damage. What's the damage for this?
No, your damage bonus. So it's 1d8 plus your damage bonus, which should be on your sheet.
I have a 0.
Then you have a 0, so it's just the 1d8.
It's just the d8. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. 6.
Cool. In a puff of smoke, that shadow is no more, and you're like a cloud of like ash just kind of like goes in the air around you.
Did he have a knife too?
No, there was a shadow, not a
Damn
cultist.
it. I want one of those freaking nerfs.
You can have a knife.
I have nothing to throw.
You need a ranged weapon.
You have a wrench. You can throw the
You
wrench.
said it was one of those big like pipe wrenches, the big ones.
Hey.
I can't like.
Hey, you want to axe throw that? You can.
But then that's it. Then I got nothing.
True, that is it.
That is a trap, sir, and you know it.
It is.
Do I see anything that could be components for a railgun around while I'm out here?
Not quickly
Need a ranged
in the heat of the scuffle. No, you can't see anything.
I need a ranged weapon.
All right.
So next up is actually Danielle. Danielle, are you good?
Yeah. Can you hear me fine?
Yes.
Yes. Steve, we're all good, right?
Yeah. If I turn my video on, then I lose my flashlight, and then I can't see my sheet.
Gotcha.
So That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep going for my baton, so I'm just gonna walk in the direction that rolled in.
All right, that is currently rolling down the steps and is kind of in like the pretty much like near where Nikki is, because Nikki like darted down to kind of as this cultist was kind of moving up, and so it's pretty much like just opposite of the statue that Nikki is at. So the one's on the right here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go towards that direction.
So they are at the third set of pillars.
Yes,
like in
correct.
that row of 3.
Yes.
Okay, that changes everything I was kind of hoping to do.
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna. Well, I had an idea for something, but it might not have even worked anyway. But all right.
All right. So you're able to go there and pick up the
The baton.
The baton. Thank you. I was
Louis
like,
Vuitton,
what
baby.
the hell is this word?
The Louis Vuitton, baby. What you got?
Louis Vuitton.
It's real, I swear.
Right? It has a nice
Ooh.
LVs on the side of it.
I get it.
All right. So you're able to do that. What would you? Is there anything else you would like to do in this instant, or?
I'm gonna like whip it out so it extends.
Cool. I will say this is a. I will say this is a get ready for. Just whip it out. All right, so I will say this is you getting ready to attack anything that comes to you.
Yeah.
Which is good because more cultists are rushing up these stairs, kind of like dipping around where these other cultists kind of fell. He kind of moves parallel to where the other one is, just out in the middle of the of this, where the steps are, and is within like 10 feet of you. I don't believe you can reach from that distance. But if you would like to strike this individual, you may attempt to do so with a step forward, and they'll get advantage on their attack.
That's for me, right?
Yes, I will offer you that. You may have a chance to hit them, but they will get advantage on their attack.
What do I have to roll?
Just I believe it goes off of fighting.
Brawl?
Brawl.
Yeah, so brawl. Yeah, fighting brawl.
Fighting brawl, yeah.
Nope, not gonna try.
Yep, that is a base 25, so it's not like
nope, for me it's 10. So nope.
Oh, shit. Wait, why?
Because I have points in it, that's 10.
Yes, that is true. Oh yeah, it's only that's right. It is you're right. You're right. Moving on. Next up is Hank.
All right. All right. Them moving down really kind of. Listen, that's what happened. I guess I'm just going to sort of take a defensive position and try to fend off shadows or cultists at this point. I got a cleaver.
Okay.
I do want to just sort of know one thing. You said that these statues and the pillar statues have like a lamp or a lantern of some kind of fire. Yes.
If you think
like those, you remember like those old school like oil bowls?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Burn.
Yeah, kind of like it's kind of like a weird shaped statue that's kind of like holding up like a bowl. Whoops, and we lost Tafy. Oh, there she is. That's holding up like a bowl on top of it, and that bowl is lit aflame.
Okay, so that means it probably has oil that it's burning.
Most likely, yes.
Damn, I had such a great idea, but everybody moved down. Because I wanted to spill those things onto the stairs and get away and just set this whole stairwell on fire. But it's too late because now I would burn everybody that went down there. So that is not an option. So I'm going to take my defensive position, and if anything comes near me, I'm going to swing at it.
Righty.
I'm not throwing the cleaver.
Alright.
I'm not getting rid of one of my only two
Are you
weapons.
sure? Can I
that I
interest
have.
you in a toss? So off to the left of you, in this case, the north of you, a shadow reaches out to attack you.
Okay, I will use, I guess, my prepared action to swing at the cleaver at it.
Nice.
I'm guessing this is fighting brawl. We didn't do stats on it yet.
Yep.
So I'm assuming it's fighting brawl. I will roll. I got the base 25. I rolled a 22, so there's a hit.
Nice.
I don't know the damage on a cleaver.
Roll a D. Actually, I have it right here. Have it right.
It's probably a 6.
A cleaver is a D8.
It is an 8 as well. Very nice.
Is a D8 plus your damage bonus.
Yeah, I have none of that. That is a total of 6.
Cool. That goes poof. Just like the one that kind of attacked Nikki, this one kind of just in a puff just disintegrates, and you have like a cloud of ash just like blow over you.
We need to get the hell out of here. What are we doing here? We gotta get out of here. We're not supposed to be here. And that's pretty much my turn. That's my speech. I'm playing a scared driver from Brooklyn.
Yeah. As you do that, again, the chanting continues. Two of the cultists take defensive positions at two of the pillars towards the base of the pit.
Those are the two blue squares that are further apart?
Correct.
All the way on the right. Okay, yeah, just getting the bearings. Very nice.
So right now, this is it. Okay, so what you guys have right now, so they take positions there, and then again, that eerie light pulsates from the statue, and a few more shadows actually dart out.
There's more?
Where are the shadows darting out from again? Darting out
from the statue itself. But they kind of just seem to like spring up wherever there's like a flicker of flame or light that kind of like if you've played Kingdom Hearts, the basic ass Heartless, the shadow, it kind of works like that, where it just kind of like melds out of the floor in a way that like there was light there a second ago, and then now this thing is just like taking over that space. But these things are large, they're looming, they're terrifying. They have these gaunt faces with eyes that kind of just like sink in and like shine with a deathly light. Think like a Dementor from Harry Potter in that case, you know, like a wraith almost. But some more spring up, and it is Officer Lee's turn.
So the cultists to cover.
Yes, there is currently one that's about to square off with Danielle. Danielle is currently in the way, and so you would unless you moved forward, you would not be able to get a clear shot of it.
Okay. Are there bonuses for point blank shots?
No, it's actually worse because they can get a swing on you.
Yeah, you would have to probably be able to stealth up to them to do a point blank shot without them swiping at you.
So there's literally nothing I could do. And I don't even know what the fuck these shadow things are.
Well, would you like to find out?
Yeah.
There are plenty of them swarming and now getting steadily closer.
Okay. I ask Remy, what the hell am I looking at?
So I'm gonna yell, remember the things? that we were talking about that I said I would tell you about later? These are those things.
Do bullets
They-
hurt it?
I was like, wrenches and cleavers seem to.
Okay. I hesitantly fire one round at one of the shadow things.
All right, give me a firearm check.
I just want to have firearms. Just have like both my arms. I just want to hug
Arms
people with
up.
firearms.
That's your Wrath of the Righteous character. Yeah.
Give me a
Give me a
hug.
hug.
Firearms. Give me a hug. Ah.
I rolled an 89.
Yikes.
Ooh, okay, so you fire at this thing, and it whizzes past it, and just you hear it like hit into the wall. Your shot missed, so you're unable to discern anything else. Is now the cultist that one of these cultists that kind of, well, actually, you know what? We're actually going to move Shadow. Shadow actually creeps up from behind you guys. Not behind you guys specifically from like where you came, but like from around the outside of the amphitheater and over to next to you, Remy, just hitting you from the backside. And I need a. Let me see. I need an opposing power check.
Ooh.
My power is high.
Opposing power.
I got a 20.
I got
Oh, yeah.
a 12.
Ooh. No bueno.
So, my friend, you will be taking significantly less damage because you guys have fought these things before. So, you'll be taking 1 damage because of that, and 2 sanity damage. So you're going to take 1 point to power. Just mark it down next to it. Don't take it off your actual like power score. Mark it down next to it that you lost 1 point of power and then 2 points of sanity.
Oh, so I didn't lose HP. I lost power.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
But you must remember.
Soul got sucked out.
Yeah. He's
I don't like that.
he's got a silly straw and he's having himself a Capri Sun right here.
I don't like that. I'm nobody's Capri Sun.
Great tasting fun when you punch open one.
Nah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Remy is your turn.
Okay. The one that just literally tried to, drink me like a juice box. Can I smack it with my crowbar?
Yeah, sure. Give it a go. Roll the hit. It's a fighting brawl, I believe.
I got 36. My brawl is 65.
All right. So you connect and roll damage.
My crowbar is a D8. I got 7.
All right, and in a puff of smoke, poof! The thing that was just using you as a juice box is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any more actions?
No. And as you do that, the cultist that was in front of Danielle actually darts forward to attack her, closing the distance and attempting
So I can't move?
to. Oh yeah, you're able to move. They go on a reactionary base, so you're able to move. You're not able to make like a major action.
Gotcha. Okay, because I just wanted to, since I got swung on by that guy, right? So, okay. So my action was, so he swings at me, my action was to swing back at him, and I can still move, right?
Yes.
All right, so I want to just move at a slight diagonal with the guy that's engaging with Dr. Warber, just so I have a clear shot.
The way to do that is you would have to physically move up a few spaces. So you would have to like dart forward like 15, 20 feet to get a good shot.
All right, so then I'll tell her, move out of the way, instead of moving.
Cool. Well, this guy did go to, I guess, like stab at you, Danielle, but missed catching the end of the stiletto on the cloak itself, and misses you. It is Nikki's turn. You are currently behind a statue. On the other side of the statue is a cultist, and there's a shadow to your right, Danielle to your left, and another cultist to your left.
I get sneak attack.
Sorry, you're not a rogue. You are a construction worker.
Construction.
But she's from these mean streets, yo.
Staten Island.
I'm gonna attack the cultist. I'm gonna smack him with the wrench.
Which one?
The cultist, the one that you said that was attacking.
Danielle?
Yeah.
Okay, so you jump out and attack them. Give me an attack. Is fighting brawl.
Oh, it's fighting brawl. Okay.
Yes, I believe you have something for using construction tools. Or it's just that you have proficiency when using construction tools.
Let me see. It's been a bit. Roll with advantage when using an improvised weapon.
There you go. Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
So I'm rolling for fighting brawl. Okay.
The D10 you're rolling twice.
Okay.
The tens place, I mean.
So that's an almost. And that's worse. Do I want to use more luck?
But what'd you roll?
Well, the lowest one was a 34, and my fighting roll is a 25. Well, it's 9.
Who said that?
Why not? I want this thing to die. I'm gonna use my luck to get to the 25.
Hey, sap all of that.
Get in there.
Yep.
Okay, so I connect now.
Okay. Roll your damage.
It's 6 again.
6. Okay. So you kind of clock this guy in the arm, causing him to drop the stiletto.
Pick it up.
He was left-handed.
Left-handed. Coincidence.
Shadows creep in on your position.
That wasn't an answer. Can I get it?
Well, you moved. You had to step and then attack. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I can see it.
Yes.
Okay.
Hank. No, not Hank. Actually, Officer Lee. You see rounding the other side of the statue that you're standing next to, kind of like shoulder to shoulder with Remy. You see a shadow start to come around and go to use you as a juice box now. So I am going to need I need you to roll power against me.
Oh, okay. You know what's messed up? I completely miscounted the rounds I have because I'm looking at my character sheet. I gypped myself. Wow, I rolled a 92. I'm screwed.
Okay, yeah, you definitely lose that one. You're going to be taking a lot more damage because you've never actually encountered these things. This is going to suck.
Literally.
One. And a freaking okay. So you take 2 points of sanity damage, and unfortunately for me, you only take 1 point of power damage. What that means is mark a 1 next to your power. Your power is 1 less. I rolled a 1 on a d10. I hate this.
What?
So these things drain your actual like characteristics. In attempts to like I guess, hinder you in a way.
Okay.
So that was Danielle. Danielle, you're up.
How far are the bowls of fire from me?
You are currently standing right next to one. You're standing. Everyone is first name basis on this, so the letter corresponds to your position. On the map, the just outlined squares are shadows. The darker boxes are cultists. The
Where?
blue is what's that?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
It's. Oh
Yeah, my-
shit! Sorry. I sent it to
Yeah, you were sending
the
me like
staff feed
individually.
by accident. Whoops. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go. That's why no one was figuring it out.
Yeah,
I hit the wrong
I was
one.
like, I'm just
There
going
you
off
go.
of the original map you sent.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So here you go. It's in the actual chat. Danielle, right in front of you is a cultist. You have some to the right of you. Also, right next to you is also one of those pillars, the statues with the fire above it.
Can I reach it if I just extended a hand out, or is it higher?
No, they're taller than you by a significant margin, and these statues are stone, heavy stone statues. So you're gonna need a significant amount of force in order to knock it over.
Oh, so the bowls don't knock over.
Fun.
Part of the-
Well, you would have to reach the bowl first, and she can't even do that.
I couldn't even throw a baton to try to knock
if you
it down.
throw the baton, there's not going to be enough force to knock it loose from this statue.
Gee. Okay.
We don't like that.
I cast fly.
That's fly.
I cast machine gun.
Worth a shot.
I just move around the baton a lot to try to get a strong gust of air. It's not what I do.
You trying to fan him? What are you doing?
Wow.
Trying to get the fire out. I'm trying to analyze.
Yes, I know. Thank you, Steve.
Ooh, I'm not in a great situation. I'm going to try to. You said there's cultists near me, right?
Yes, there's one directly in front of you. He attempted to stab you and missed, the stiletto going right through your cloak.
I'm gonna try to hit his kneecap with the baton.
Okie dokie. Give me a fighting brawl.
Cap him.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god! I rolled a 4.
Nice.
Oh!
What the?
There you go.
What is
Alright, do your damage.
what is going on with the kneecaps here?
I
You
don't
guys have
have.
something against kneecaps.
I never got the damage for the baton. So is it
Oh,
1d3 plus d6?
I believe it's actually a D6. Hold on. It's the next page over. Nightstick is a D6.
Okay, so just 1d6.
D6 plus damage bonus. So I don't believe you have any. So it's just D6. Yes.
Okay. A 1.
Okay. Cool.
Sam,
Like it
more
hits.
dice.
This guy's still kicking. He's doing good. So this guy. So funny enough. So speaking of cultists, there's one hiding behind the pillar here, who darts out. And Nikki, I need something special from you. I need a power roll.
We don't like that.
As her hand kind of flares out at you, pocket sand kind of flies out of its hands. I need you to roll power.
You're dead. Your pocket's dead.
Nope.
What'd you get?
Nope. That's a 79, and my power is a
Oh.
31.
That's the worst number. It's not even a fun number.
Yes. So definitely not. Okay, so Hey, Nikki, on your next. Well, why don't you do this right now? Why don't you just smack Danielle with that wrench of yours?
Oh no!
Oh,
Why
Why
don't
would
you
this
just take a
happen?
swing there?
No!
Because why don't you just take a swing?
Do I have to
No.
roll fighting brawl or am I just rolling damage?
No, you're rolling fighting brawl.
Okay, good. Maybe I'll miss.
Hmm.
52,
Look.
I miss. By a lot.
Miss might be bad.
I don't hit you.
Well, don't you roll with advantage with
No.
these weapons?
Oh, now we have advantage.
Well, no, she does.
93, so that's a big nope.
All right, so Danielle, you feel the whoosh of air coming past your head as
There's a bug.
Nikki
I'm a
goes to
cultist now? Jeez.
thwack you. Sorry, she goes to thwack you.
And I attempt to grab it as it flings toward him.
Well, it misses.
Heavy.
It's very heavy. So pocket sand, you attack, and then now it is Hank.
All right. Is anything coming at me?
You have you know that there is a shadow on the opposite side of the pillar that you're standing behind, or the statue that you're standing behind. There are some more shadows like coming to swarm you guys currently. But
Right.
they're like 10 or 15 feet off in like the sloped area. And then you have two cultists over by Danielle and Nikki.
Right. Oh gosh. All right. All right. So I'm gonna tell Remy and Officer Lee is like, listen, man, we got to get the girls and get the hell out of here. These shadows, they don't stop coming. They don't stop. They're just gonna keep coming and coming and coming. They ain't gonna stop. We can't outlast them all. We got to get the hell out of here. Let's get the girls and get the hell out of here.
Anything
okay.
else?
There's one literally
Yeah.
right in front of my face.
And then
like-
I'm gonna jump out and try to pop that ghost with the cleaver.
the one that's on me, preferably.
If there's a
Yeah,
ghost,
yeah,
yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
that's on you.
I'm right by you, so yeah. All right.
All right, do it up.
Fighting brawl. Come on. Oh, that's a 0 and a 6. So I got 6.
Cool. All right, do your damage.
That is a what's it by 5?
It's a D6.
Yeah, no. The cleaver you said was
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
it's close.
Yeah, I don't think you actually hit it. So,
Wait,
but
what?
did you?
I didn't hit it?
What is your normal value for fighting
Tw-
brawl?
25.
So
I rolled 6.
no,
so
you
that's
miss
not,
it. So you miss it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
that's all right. I got
You're still hitting.
Well,
You're still
Thunder.
hitting.
Yeah, no,
You
I know I
rolled
still
six,
hit it,
yeah.
but I do 7 points.
Cool. This thing in a puff of ash is a cloud now. And now we have the fun part, because again, this entire time the cultists that were still alive were continuing the response chant of the one wearing yellow. So the one wearing yellow says in a loud booming voice, "Then each of them was given a dark robe, and they were told to wait until the full number of their fellow servants and their brothers and sisters marked by death were killed just as they had been." And light begins to pour out from the statue, blinding all of you guys in this room. When the light fades, a low hum begins to crescendo as the statue, now fully animate and a gigantic wraith of a shadow, bellows loudly, shaking the walls around the room. The man in the yellow cloak laughs triumphantly. The time of reckoning will be upon us soon, my brothers and sisters. Rejoice, as we will be saved and born anew after every seal has been broken. And the wraith darts past this one cloaked in yellow, leaving them untouched. And more shadows just kind of fly off of it, going to the cultists closest to it and just tearing them to shreds. Who each one is just screaming in pain and terror as they're slain. And shadows leap forward towards the two that are nearest to Nikki and Danielle, and then towards Danielle. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, the Sandman comes for the restless and weary.